Why isn't the Boeing whistleblower deaths not warranting a massive investigation by the US government? Why do you think there's no investigation? Not everything is made public. The second fellow had pneumonia on top of a MRSA infection. His doctors suggested surgery, of which he declined. I struggle with seeing where assassination would be at work here. He turned down a surgery that could have saved his life. If these were the only two whistleblowers, it would look mighty suspicious. As there are many more, it is pretty clear that this is just a coincidence. No evidence of foul play. The last guy died from an apparent infection. Assassinating a whistleblower after they blew the whistle also poses logical issues. You people watch way too many crime dramas. Why would they risk murdering witnesses well after they've already given their depositions? It just doesn't actually make any sense when you think about it for like 5 seconds. I really doubt Boeing gave him MRSA. There's no chance those two deaths were accidental. Really? How do you know that? Do you know what a coincidence is? There's no chance those two deaths were accidental. Correlation is not causation. Critical thinking is important. One is suspicious, the other is not. Saying there's no chance it's accidental is just juvenile. We know one wasn't accidental, at least as far as has been reported. It was a suicide. You have no idea what the other one was. You can't say it was malicious. You have no evidence. You're just making an assumption based on the circumstances. Probability dictates that things we perceive as being highly unlikely happen regularly. You may think it's suspicious, but that's just your opinion and nothing else. There's nothing to make a deal out of until investigations are conducted. We don't jump to conclusions, we examine the facts. Because saying there's no chance those two deaths were accidental doesn't make it so. Whole lot easier ways of killing a guy than giving him the flu, hoping it develops into pneumonia on the chance it may need intubation, and it'll maybe give him MRSA. There's no chance those two deaths were accidental. Really? No chance at all? Two completely unrelated people months apart, with only a faint connection between them? Sometimes people die from pneumonia. Investigations are rarely announced. There's no reason to think yet that there isn't an investigation underway. How do you know it hasn't? I'm guessing you'd be the very last person to know. Do you know it isn't? Your premise that there is no chance is false. Many things are possible, but it's also likely that whistleblowers skew towards those with not much left to lose. There's no chance those two deaths were accidental, and you base that on absolutely no knowledge of anything other than that you hate Boeing? There's no chance they were accidental. Why? What logical basis is there for this statement? Because it feels like it is not a real argument.